Hey guys, it's Dustin here, the Pro Picker, here with another thrift store video. Please, if you're new to the channel, subscribe, turn on the bell notification, and if everybody could like the video and maybe comment below even, that does help me a lot as a content creator to get my work out in front of a lot of people, so I really do appreciate it. So today I'm up north of Dayton. I'm actually from this area, but don't live in this part of the greater Dayton area anymore. And yeah, this is the same day as the estate sale video from yesterday, which had my very amazing joke that did not fall on deaf ears. But yeah, so gonna take a look at a few Goodwills. I've got my buddy with me here, and he's joining me for the ride. Basically, the games are in the showcase here, and she's kind of busy, so I go look around instead, and I figure, I can check them out after she doesn't have anyone in line or something. I'm throwing a few things in my cart, but I really do narrow it down at the end of the trip. This winner's circle, man, this car is like crazy colored and everything, so I figured it might be a little bit special because it's different than most of the ones I'd seen. Not really. I do scan it, and it's not really worth that much. Looking through the toys here, not seeing too much, but then on the right side there, I spot, and I'm probably speaking ahead of myself here. We'll let but yeah, I spot these Sennheisers. So these actually have a charging base that you hook up to make them wireless. It's not like Bluetooth or anything. However, just the headphones alone can fetch some money, and they only wanted $1.99 for them. So I figured I'd go ahead and take the chance on them. It's a good brand. If I can get $20-30 for it or something shipped, that's not bad. This Nesco here is in pretty rough shape. I've been seeing Nesco stuff everywhere lately, which I usually don't. I don't know why. It just seems to be following me around lately. But yeah, in the electronics area, I've had a couple cool scores in this area in the past. However, this Blu-ray player, it's Sony, but with no remote, and it's just a basic Blu-ray player by Sony. Not really worth enough. And this Roku remote I would have picked up for 99 cents, but it's got too much cosmetic damage, and I just don't think I'm going to get much for it. It's one of the very basic RF Roku remotes and not the Bluetooth one. And then I see the converter box here. It's $5. I like to pay between $3 and $5 for a converter box with remote. Without remote, I just don't feel like it's that easy of a sale, honestly. And I find the oddest thing over here in the back media corner. In a second, like that stack of games, nothing special there. 2 copies of Call of Duty Black Ops 2 strung together, loose disc. And they're pretty scratched up, but they only wanted 99 cents for it. So if you guys don't know, that's like a $15+ game, and I think you could even trade it for like $12 in the GameStop. So if you have something you want that's new, there you go. I think I'm gonna get those refinished really quickly and make a pretty hefty margin. I see this great courses at the top corner, how to play chess. If you guys aren't familiar with them, they advertise a lot in history videos as Great Courses Plus now. This is a DVD book combo. I pick it up for $45. I pick it up, for 99 cents. It should sell somewhere between $45 and $55. With that, I toss on some hand sanitizer and head out the door. This is actually a really good Goodwill run for this one. I just oftentimes don't find much at that Goodwill, so finding 3 pretty good items there, that's pretty awesome. Head into another Goodwill down the way. I see this Ben Roethlisberger Steelers jersey. Obviously, it's right there on the brand new clothes rack that they have out, the Z rack, and it's not in great condition at all. I don't know how well the video shows that. The other 2 jerseys are, but they're not as big of players as him. And at $9.99 a piece, there's just no room for profit. I do kind of look them over and see if I'm going to go for it or not, and I do pass. But they do have the new stock card out here with the hard goods, and kind of looking through, seeing what I can find. the obvious go-to here is the Speedo snorkel. So they only want $4 for it, and everything I've ever bought Speedo wise that's like diving related, sealed, and I've bought a couple of them in the past, 2 or 3, have always sold for me, had no problem moving them. So for $3.99 in the cart, that goes. A pretty good pickup, just kind of a bread and butter item that you're just going to make a few bucks profit on, but you know it's going to sell. So why not? I mean, and it's an easy list. I run into these all the time, guys. I have videos of running into them multiple times in the past. These Polar, like, transmitter watches. It's like a fitness deal. And they sell for like $30. They ship first class. I don't know why I run into them sealed all the time. I guess people buy them and just never use them for some reason. And I mean, it works for me because they sell really well too. I mean, I don't have to hold on to them forever. Overall, always a good pickup if you happen to see them. I don't know if it's just a fluke that I run into them all the time, but if you guys find them out in the field, definitely pick it up and scan anything Polar when you're out there. So on the new clothing rack, I come back while nobody else is looking at it and see this Pele Pele jacket. Now, ignore the comps being exact on the screen there. This is a 5X. There is no exact comp for this one that I can find on eBay. This and something else that I found recently is kind of making me debate if I should look into getting Worth Point or not. But yeah, at $9.99, I'm not going to let this pass me by. It's in perfect minty condition. I'm hoping I can get 100 plus out of that. Even if I got something crazy like 70 or 80, $10 in. I mean, it's going to ship $8 anywhere when you put it in a priority bubble mailer. It's a 5X, so that's very niche. But yeah, there are people that will obviously buy it. There's people that size or they wouldn't make it. Looking through here, I see some Miss Me jeans. They want like $25 for them, so I pass immediately on them. And then they have Pele Pele jeans, and they're like really big jeans, like 44s or 48s or something. And I find these Rock Revival like jean shorts or something. They're jorts, I don't know. I put them both in the cart to evaluate, and kind of while looking them over, the Pele Pele just doesn't sell for enough to justify paying $25 for them, so that's back immediately. And then the $25 on the Rock Revival kind of kills the deal for me too. And while there are direct comps, I think around 40 or 50 for the Rock Revival, this had some wear and like a hole in it that those didn't, so I have to pass. The Under Armour here is in really good condition, but they're really small, the hoodies. And then even though they're in good condition, I know I can't pay $10 for them and come up decently unless they were new with tag or something. So I do end up having to pass on those. You'll have seen in one of my past thrifting videos. If you guys want to see more thrifting stuff by me, I release it all the time. So again, please consider subscribing. But also, I have a thrifting playlist. I'll link in the end cards eventually. Or you could just look it up on my channel. And in that playlist, on one of them, I grab a ton of Under Armour hoodies. And I held on to them through the fall, a little nervous about it, and I'll tell you, during Q4, right before Christmas, sold them all. It was great. Pretty much all of them. So the only thing I ended up grabbing off that clothing rack is the Pele Peles, just the top, not the pants. And this is weird. They do the one shoe thing here, and then they have the good shoes behind the register, or the other shoe behind the register, I mean. So, like, you would only be able to steal one, I guess. I look through this I look up this Air Force One, and they have more listed than sold. It's like 5 to 1 on that, and they're only like $40, and I think they wanted like 10 on them. And the one that sold was in better condition. So overall, I just decided that, that's not for me. And they have this area, so like the clothing extends past the cash register. So like I have to like ask them to see, like, can I see the thing third from the back. And I understand that there's thieves and stuff out there, but that's a little bit more difficult to look through by pointing to something than like a normal showcase. So I do end up, just kind of skipping it. Maybe there's some hidden gems there because other people skip it too. I don't know. But honestly, I'm pretty thrilled. I got 3 good items here, and I'm happy to beat feet with them and go to another thrift store. So basically everything's been Goodwill today. There's a lot of Goodwills really close to each other in the north end of town. So that's pretty cool. I do give a quick glance over to the shirts and everything. But really, I'll just kind of cut to the chase on this one. I find this Epson ink. Now, it expires in 2015. The comp I'm going to put on the screen expires in 2018, so I'll probably get a few bucks less. I've never really had a problem selling expired ink. I don't buy like 2008 ink or anything like that, but a few years, typically they still work, and everything's fine with them. I'm willing to risk the return for the margins because they only wanted like 69 cents or something for it. I mean, if I sell it for 50 bucks and it ships first class, I mean, the shipping's gonna be nothing. That's a no-brainer right there. They have these cool Star Wars figures, but they want between like $10 and $13 for them. Can't pay that for newer Jack's oversized Star Wars figures. So I end up calling it a day, getting just the ink, get my hand sanitizer on to be safe, and hitting it. That's going to be it for today's video, guys. I'm talking through the end card, but again, please consider subscribing, liking the video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks.